Yesli Vega cheered the Supreme Court decision overturning Roe v. Wade. Next, Vega was caught on tape saying women can't get pregnant from rape. Then she made clear she favors a total ban on abortion, with no exceptions.
Vega, a far-right candidate who was notoriously anti-abortion, saying in that recording that only God can decide the life of the mother.
Yesli Vega is too extreme for Virginia.
I'm Abigail Spanberger, and I approve this message.
Election November is the first order of business. And then ensuring that every woman in the state of Texas can make her own decisions about her own body and her own future is a thing that we've got to be focused on, working with Democrats, Republicans, independents, the people of Texas, and making sure that women here lead the way, as they did in 1973. Jane Roe, of course, a Texas woman, as were her two attorneys, Sarah Weddington and Linda Coffey, who successfully prevailed upon an all-male United States Supreme Court to win protection for that right to privacy, to make these very personal and sometimes painful decisions. The women of Texas won that right 50 years ago. The women of Texas will win it back in 2022.
And that trigger law would impose a fine of $100,000 and a long prison sentence for any physician who performs an abortion, going into effect on Thursday.
I have been a Republican all my life, and I am now voting for better. I'm not a very good Republican anymore. I always say the Republican Party left me, not I didn't leave them. Don't let people vote. Make it very difficult to vote. Oh, so many issues. They're just mean. I just feel like they've gotten mean. I like to stand on education and health care for people. We're a rich state, and we can take care better than being taken care of now of people who really need help. All my life, I have tried to listen to both sides, and I don't ever agree with both sides completely. But on balance, then I cast my vote, and that's on balance. While I don't agree with everything, he has my vote.
Ron Johnson couldn't be more out of touch with Wisconsin. Johnson publicly praised outsourcing and defended a company that moved our jobs to China. Johnson even supported a CEO in Oshkosh who's taking 1,000 new jobs to South Carolina. When asked why, Johnson said Wisconsin has enough jobs. Enough jobs? Ron Johnson. Enough jobs? Ron Johnson's out of touch, all right, and we're paying the price.
With Medicare, they don't bid them out. We don't do it. Why? Because of the drug companies, folks.
After meeting with pharma lobbyists, Trump drops promise to negotiate drug prices.
The Inflation Reduction Act passing by a party-line vote giving Medicare the power to negotiate the prices of prescription drugs.
Drugs with
efforts to protect reproductive rights and access to health care. But even with this signed executive order and with efforts from Democrats to ensure people have access to reproductive health care, it's not enough. The Supreme Court opened the door to attack other fundamental rights, including the right to contraception and to marriage equality. Currently, Republicans want to ban abortion and restrict reproductive health care, endangering all Americans, whether they live in red, blue, or purple states. Now, let me be clear about this. The Supreme Court does not get the final word. The final word rests with us, the people. We need to take action, and we can't wait a second longer to fight back. Like the president said, this fall, Roe is on the ballot. Personal freedoms are on the ballot. The right to privacy, liberty, equality, they are all on the ballot. It's not an exaggeration to say our democracy is truly at stake. Standing up for the inherent dignity of everyone is a core American value, and Democrats are proud to do that every day. We should use every single day leading up to the midterms to get Democrats elected up and down the ballot. This November, Americans will decide the future of Roe, and voters everywhere must bring their fury to the voting booth.
The truth is our economy is a mess because of Washington. The rich, powerful, the insiders, and the lobbyists, they're lying about me to take the heat off themselves. It's Washington's fault. They set the rules, weakened our supply chain, and spiked inflation. But we can fix our economy. We must make more stuff in America. Cut taxes for working families. Congress shouldn't play in the stock market and take on anyone that gets in the way. That's what I believe in.